some mic and watch me ride. Meet me in the parking lot. I'm leaning on that heavy Chevy, swinging like a tomahawk. I'm something like a cosmonaut. I'm on another planet like.
I love the grind. The grind has made me who I am today. Without the struggle and the grind, I would just be an artist, hoping and praying for a deal. Please give me a deal. Please, I need you. You know, forget all that. I'll do it myself. And if somebody can come in and help out, that's cool too. You know, I can help you make money, you know. I'm just trying to make good music, whether it's about my life or about someone else's life. If I can touch somebody, then that's what really it's all about. Everything about me is being built from the ground up. Like, I've been doing this independent thing since I was 13, and I've learned about marketing myself, how to get distribution in different stores, how to set up photo shoots. I mean, really all I need is like a stylist to get my style on point, you know. Because, you know, the Mississippi State, you know, I'm representing, but it's not always a good look. Now I'm just playing. You know, I want to incorporate all the knowledge that I have under one roof. I don't want to have to outsource and get a director for this, a photographer for this. I want people in my camp. You know, I need that in my camp. You know, that's what Open Sky Artworks is about. You know, I just got a group of people, you know, who know how to do that, who are well-rounded, you know, and me being able to edit film, to direct film, to edit music, produce music, engineer, mix and master, me being able to do that, it's not so much that I can do everything myself, it's just that when other people are doing it for me, I can communicate with them and tell them what I want. But as far as the Manhattan Project came about basically me moving to Manhattan. I released 3 CDs independently, 17 in America, 18 in America, and 19 in America. I released that all on my own, you know, managing myself, executively producing the whole project. And then I got to the Clive Davis School of Recorded Music here in NYU, and like they taught me everything I needed to know about basically being a young mogul, like Clive Davis, you know. So I took what I knew, I took my Southern influence, and I melted it all in a pot together, and that's what the Manhattan Project is, you know. I was actually thinking about changing the title to Mississippi to Manhattan, because there's so much Southern influence, it's like I can't deny that part of it, you know. But we'll see. But as far as the album goes, you have tracks like Swerve with Both Hands, you know, you have a little chopped and screwed influence that we got from the Texas side, and it's just a club track, you know, like I have that in me too, as far as, you know, I'm not all righteous and political and social. Like, I have a side to me that's very, very funny, that's very, very comical, that's very, very loose, you know, because I like to go to the club and get my two-step on too, so you hear that in this album. Then you have a song like My Hood, where I talk about my experience back home in Mississippi, and I talk about me living in Harlem right now, the things that I'm seeing in my hood. Shout out to 132nd, Adam Clayton Powell. You know, so that song is just about empowering the kids, you know, like, even though your neighborhood and your community might be a little messed up, it doesn't mean that you can't get your education and maybe even one day ruling the nation like Obama, you know, because like we can look at him and there's no reason for us to be like, I can't do this, I can't do that because of any reason, you know. So that's what My Hood is about. So there's a very, very wide range of topics on this album, and it just deals with my personal experience also of moving all the way away from home, going through Hurricane Katrina, and coming to New York with just an attitude like, I gotta make this work. I gotta be the best at everything I touch, you know. And I mean, it might not be realistic, but that's the goal that I'm striving for, you know. Like, you never know unless you try, you know. But I want to be the best. Everything's going the way it's supposed to be, and you know, I could just be thankful to God that I was not harmed in certain situations that I've been through, and that I came out okay. Came out with my mind right, came out with my body right. You know, like, that's all I could do is be thankful. And it's like, moving to New York, it was almost like me getting a second chance. You know, as dramatic as that sounds, you know, it gave me a chance to really reach my potential. Because back in Mississippi, I felt really confined and constricted. Like, I can't really do nothing out here because there's really no market for hip-hop. I got a lot of fans down there, but it's like when I did start to build up a fan base and get a buzz going and get record labels looking at me because I had my region buzzing, the hurricane hit and like my whole fan base just scattered all over the US. So it's like, whoa, what do I do now? I've been working since I was 13, you know, for 5 years building up a buzz, and all of a sudden it's gone. So coming to New York, it was like, I'm going to utilize everything that I learned from the time I was 13 until now. I'm going to utilize everything I learned about distribution, about connection, about how to present myself to somebody who can help me, and I'm going to apply it here in New York. And that's what I've done, and so far, you know, a great album has come of it. You know, I mixed and mastered the whole album myself, engineered it. Shout out to the producers on the album, Q-Rec, Chink Santana, Endo, Skinny D. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. Ebony Smith produced it. Got artists on there like Tola, Azriel, Ebony Smith. All can be found on OpenSkyArtworks.com. So yeah, I just want you guys to, you know, just keep an eye out for me, because this is what I'm doing, and like got a lot of people supporting me, and their support means everything to me.
Listen, why you is so expensive. I'm gonna be in debt for the rest of my life if I don't sell these records. That's why I make my body rock, and then I make my neck snap. Put my hands up in the sky and drop it when the